It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Rhys Wicks with 2NURFM Hunter News. Police say a mother of two whose car rolled down an embankment in the Upper Hunter last night, killing her daughter, was an unsupervised learner driver. The 2-year-old girl was in the car with her mother and 11-month-old brother when their car overturned on the New England Highway near Willow Tree. The toddler died at the scene while her baby brother was airlifted to the John Hunter Hospital, where he remains in a critical condition. Police say the 20-year-old L-plater may not have properly restrained the little girl. Officers are looking at whether speed, fatigue or impairment could have led to the crash. The remediation period of the property for the Hunter's next hospital still remains unanswered. Work on the property is yet to start and must be rehabilitated before the company can be released from the terms of several mining leases blanketing the site. Cessnock MP Clayton Barr says the Department of Health officials refuse to support or deny claims of the remediation period being 5 years.
So they couldn't answer the question 2.5 years ago. They clearly still can't answer the question today. And we as a community are left in limbo. We don't know what's happening, really. We don't even know if it's going to be public or private. We don't know how many beds it's going to be. Who would know? I don't think the Minister for Health knows.
However, Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says the project has been given $25 million to be fast-tracked and work will be underway within this term of government.
The hospital works will start within this term of government and nothing has changed in that respect. And so we gave, I think it was $25 million for planning in the last budget, and that will continue over the next few years.
A 22-year-old man has been bashed with timber and a steel pole in Mayfield. Two men emerged from a blue Holden Commodore and began threatening the young man outside his Corona Street home at 3:45 p.m. yesterday. The victim attempted to run to the house, tripped and fell, and was then struck with the weapons. The two men left before police and ambulance staff attended, with the 22-year-old hospitalised for lacerations to his face and back. Anyone with information should contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. Newcastle Councillor Brad Luke has shown support for a potential merging of Newcastle and Lake Macquarie councils. Councillor Luke believes a merge would bring substantial benefits such as lower rate increases, and the push against the proposal is based on people protecting their jobs. He says a broader view on the subject is needed.
What we should be doing is looking at what is realistic, what is a benefit to the overall ratepayers, not simply jumping on a bandwagon with catchphrases solely to stand against anything that anyone ever suggests. It's just a ridiculous thing to do that.
The timing of developments along Newcastle's old heavy rail corridor are set to be in tune with market demand. The demand is close to an all-time high, according to the Property Council, with strong high demand expected to continue. The process is being led by Urban Growth and Newcastle Council, along with the results of the Save Our Rail Court Challenge. A new initiative in the Hunter is setting out to end the high incidence of chronic disease in Aboriginal residents. Hunter New England's Healthy, Black and Deadly program will focus on lifestyle and behaviour change through a number of programs targeting schools and families. Aboriginal Health Director Tony Martin says there's a significant health gap between Australians.
The life expectancy of Aboriginal people throughout Australia is at least 10 years, 17 years less than that of the mainstream population, and obviously there's a lot of contributing factors to that, which obviously relates to lifestyle and certainly the social determinants of health.
In finance, the All Ords is up 9 points at 53.77 and $1 Australian is buying 73.78 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club, Fishing Expo, September 13.
The Newcastle Knights are interviewing more candidates this week in the search for a permanent replacement for former coach Rick Stone. Interviews will be held in Sydney over the next few days, with a select few being recalled for a second interview next week. The Knights hope the announcement of the new coach by the end of the season, but are more concerned with having him in place before pre-season training kicks off in November. The inaugural AIHL All-Stars weekend is on at Hunter Ice Skating Stadium next month to showcase the league's top talent and expand the competition's audience. The weekend involves 6 skill-based competitions, including fastest skater, hardest shot, as well as an all-star game with Newcastle North Stars forward Brian Bales set to captain one of the sides. And Newcastle cricketers Jason Sanger, Andrew Somerville, Peter McCready and Griffin Lee are set to compete in the New South Wales Under-17 State Challenge this weekend to contest the National Championships in Brisbane next month. 2NURFM news time is 1:05.